Alright, so my father says I should stop showing people how to fix these things because I'm educating too many people, and I'm probably going to create competition for myself, which I don't know. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but fuck, you can't make them drink, you know, that kind of a thing. And oh, can you believe that? That knife just went in the right place where I can't even get my hand. Yeah, you can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink, kind of a thing. And I can show people this 1,000 times and not everybody will get it, especially ones that are, you know, not mechanically inclined. I mean, I've been showing Joe this for however long and he hasn't figured it out yet. Yeah, my son. He left his phone in this tractor. I could almost guarantee you he did because he didn't answer it. And I need some other things from him. And he is not going to be able to get them for me because I am on top of this baler. So, and the truck that I need it from is where he's going. So when he decides to come back here, I'm gonna make him go back and get me the kit that I need that's in the 8530. Here's another thing you should probably know about. These little bastards here will pack up with dirt, creating an awful lot of friction, and that will screw up your knotters as well. So what you want to do is throw some dry lubricant in there. Here he comes. I'm gonna ask him why he didn't have his thing, but I won't be mean. I just make him go back and get it because I know what the problem is. And I know what the problem is. And I'm not going to show everybody what the problem is just because everybody's tired of me fixing it. Like, oh my God, you're going to go bankrupt doing this job. If you knew what I was making, you'd change your mind. That's all I could say. Anyway, there you go. There are two things that I see that are wrong with this knotter. Thing one, I've showed lots of times. And thing two, I will show you when I'm done changing them. These are chronic little problems where it'll bail, and then this knotter will fuck up. Then you'll bail for 10 or 15 bails and this knotter will fuck up. And then you get over here and this one will go. And then you get across the field and maybe it's this one. So it's a chronic issue. They're all wearing the same. They're wearing out at the same rate. So I've already made a couple of adjustments to it and got him going in a good way. Look at this guy coming. I don't know what he's after, but it damn near looks like he's going to land here or shoot us. Interesting. There's a lot of activity down here on the Eastern Shore. So yeah, so I've sent him back for the kit where I have the parts that I need for this because I purchased them, and I'll show you what the problems are. I'm just that kind of person. Thing one is here, right here. See that? See the gap? Where are we? See that gap in there? That's not wiping. It's not it. It's pinching. And he told me they're fine. They're fine. I know they're fine. I checked them. And that's where you have a kid versus a mature man working on a knotter. These things can drive you insane if you don't understand the symptoms of the problem that you're having. And it's really it'll throw a real loop at you when it's changing. You know, it's not the same knotter. It's not a chronic issue. It's not a ball of twine. I've even had a ball of twine cause me an ass ache and not even know, and started messing with the knotters, and then the ball gets done. That's why I advocate for good quality twine every time you take your baler out. So, you know, just buy quality twine. Don't buy cheap shit twine because you will have cheap shit twine problems. A lot of the problems with knotters is actually the twine problem, not even a mechanical problem. So anyway, when he gets back here, I will have him film and I will show you what I'm going to do. It'll only take about 5 minutes once I get these things all the way up, because it is a wear item that is wearing all together on this knotter and on the knotter rack, and it's just time to change them. I've already purchased them, so they're there. I know there's a lot of people out there saying, oh, I've never changed those. You don't bail the numbers of bales that I bail. This baler has 17,000 bales on it already. Now you can see the issues. See those tiny little chips out of there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one here is just plain This one's not so bad. I have a feeling I changed that one for some reason. But all the other 5 have chips out of them. But this one here doesn't look too bad. And this is the one that, oh no, it's dull. You can see it's rolled. It's dull. These things have to be sharp like a razor in order for this to work. If it's not sharp like a razor, it will hang on your bill hook. So if you're having problems with your bill hooks, the twine's sticking on the bill hooks, either it's your wiper arm needs adjusting, knife arm, wiper arm, knife holder, keeper, swiper, wiper thing, that's whatever company calls it what. If the knives look good, they're more than likely not good. I'm going to actually attempt to have these sharpened for $1 a piece or $2 a piece. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Even if it's $5 a piece, maybe I'll just replace them. I don't know. But Joe's got it, and I'm going to ride the baler with him. Right? Right. So anyway, these ones here are now on the junk heap. I'm probably going to buy another set right away, and we'll go from there. So that is the problem when you start having the phantom knotter issue, that nobody seems to know why it's tying tight. If the twine tensioners are good, and if the wiper arm is good, and you're just you're not having any major out of adjustments on the twine discs and things, usually a telltale sign is a frayed end, and we are starting to see those. Here is starting to fray. So this is the one that was perfect, and I still, well, it wasn't perfect, it was better than most. I still see a little bit of a fray, so you can see it up here as well. There's some fraying. See that fraying and fraying, starting to fray. So these knives, this is what the problem was all along. Right, Joe?
We're gonna ride the bale.
I'm gonna ride the baler. So get that in the truck and let's get going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. On the other one, it's having some issues. I'm gonna have to replace it. I'm not getting a full blow. I think you can go faster, Joe. What's that? Skipping every other one. After a fairly cantankerous morning with Joe's baler, I think I've finally got it working okay. I've discovered that the bill hooks have flat spots on them. Now that baler's pushed 17,000 bales through it. I think we've replaced 2 of those bill hooks, and if that's the case, then they're due to change them all, change all the little tongues on the bill hooks, and then it'll run flawless again for another 17,000 bales or so. This is just normal maintenance, wear and tear, nothing extraordinary because of any corn fodder or anything like that. It's just the way that it is with any baler for that matter. I had New Hollands that caused me an ass ache for years and just was too stupid to look there. And you know, as time goes by and I try to instill in my boys, hey, these are the little things you got to look at to make the knotters run right. I've went through 3 different things today trying to get the damn thing to function correctly, and finally the last thing was the right thing. I knew there were flat spots, and I told Joe to tighten up the cam follower, you know, the bill hook cam, roller cam, and that made it way worse. So I knew right then and there that there's my issue with that. Now, it's got new knives in it. It's got the knife wiper arms, or the knife arms are readjusted, and it's good to go now for a while. I don't see him on top of it. Dust is flying, and he has done more right now than he has all freaking day without getting out of the tractor. He's probably made about 20 bales without getting out of the tractor. It's been a nightmare. I have made approximately 30 bales, and I've had to get out once, but you know, this baler's got 40,000 bales through it, or close to it anyway. It's got to have close to 40,000. I'll look at proof of the number of bales that are on this. 43,424 bales. That's how many are on. That's the total, and we did that in 1,038 hours. So that's how many bales are on this Krone baler. So, yep, there you go. You can't fool people by telling them that's the number of hours on there, because then there would literally be a million bales through this thing. I don't think I've owned the baler for 43,425 minutes, but that's how many bales are on this bad boy, and really with minimal problems. Minimal problems that I'm used to anyway. I mean, I've had nightmarish luck. To be honest with you, the most bales I ever got through a New Holland was 27,000 bales. And when it was thoroughly junk by the time I was done getting that many on there. This baler here, I'm going to bring it in, do the repairs necessary to it, and run it another 43,000 bales. That's just the way it's going to be. But that's kind of shocking. I didn't think I had quite that many bales through it, but 43,427 bales on this bad boy, and still going strong. Actually, it's running better than the new one at this point, according to Joe. He's like, but he doesn't want to run this one. He said, I'm not used to it, you know, but that's his prerogative. Anyhow, I'll give a panoramic of what it looks like out here in a second. So here's the nose of the machine, and there's the corn fodder bales that are all over the place. Timothy just got done stacking about, we've got about 400 on that pile anyway. We got over 500 bales to go on that pile. Well, actually, we're probably over 600-700 bales by the time we're done here today, to go in that pile and hopefully get stacked yet tonight. I'm not going to quit until it's stacked tonight, and then I got to go stack over on another farm, because tomorrow we're supposed to have rain showers, or a chance of rain showers, and then I got to go back to Cape Charles and do 200 acres down there. And then I head north of Salisbury, Maryland. North of there, northwest of there. And I've been to Wisconsin and gotten pizza, and I've been all over the place and gotten pizza, even in Florida, and got pizza. Mixed tomato pie, okay? If you've ever been down to Jupiter, Florida, it's Stupid or High. If you're from Florida, you know what I'm talking about. Mixed tomato pie, again, that it just doesn't compare to home pizza. And I had a friend, I thought she was my friend, but she turned out to be an enemy. Turned out to be a frenemy. She said that she couldn't stand the local pizza where she was living, because she was raised in Colorado, and she says it's just terrible. She said it was terrible. So, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I've been to Colorado. I never got the pizza in Colorado, but it's like thick. It's like eating tomato sauce with cheese on it and bread. I can make a better pizza in my microwave oven than that shit was. So, but anyways, we're gonna give this a shot and see how it is. I'm gonna ask the boys, and you'll see it. You will see it. Okay, so I'm calling it a night. It's getting kind of late. The time changed, and it's an hour later than it actually is. So I'm gonna go home or back to the motorhome. Probably take a shower. Then go to bed. I got dirt in my eyes, dirt in my ass, dirt and dirt and dirt. I've been under the balers, on top of the balers, blowing off balers, picking shit out of balers, and yeah, today was kind of a slow day, but we did punch out over 200 bales this afternoon, even though we did have trouble. Most of the day was one baler running because I was working on it as he was going. I did figure it out though.